Welcome, Eunice. Today we're going to see about the topic deduction. Uh, Deduction, first we'll see about the deduction under section 80G. Deduction under section 80G of income tax act is allowed for the payment amount paid by the taxpayers as donation to any fund or institutions or charitable trust. All donations are not treated equally under the Income Tax Act. Donations to certain funds and institutions qualify for 100% or 50% donations without any qualified limit. First one, eligible donations. Eligible donations, uh, which will be known as a deduction under Section 80G, are available for donations made to certain charitable institutions. These include the Prime Minister National Relief Fund, the National Defense Fund, and various approved charitable organizations. Deduction limit is either 100% or 50% of the donated amount, depending on the specific fund or institution. Some funds offer 100% deductions, while other may provide deductions of 50% of the donated amount. Mode of payment. Mode of payment is to claim the deductions. Donations should be made through any mode other than the cash. Donations made the cash exceeding rupees 2,000 are not eligible for deduction under Section 80G. Receipts and certificates. To claim the deduction, taxpayers need to obtain receipt from the recipient organization. These receipts should contain details such as the name and address of the organization, the amount donated, and the registration number under the Section 80G. Approved institutions. Not all charitable institutions and funds are eligible for reduction under Section 80G. It's important to check whether the organization is approved by the Income Tax Department for the purpose of the deductions under the section. Aggregate limit. There is no specific aggregate limit for the deduction under Section 80G. However, the deductions claimed should not be exceed taxable income of the taxpayer. Verification of the registration. Before making the donation, it is advisable to verify the registration status of the charitable institution or funder under the Section 80G. The Income Tax Department officials provided the list of approved organization. Conditions in compliance. Taxpayers should ensure that they meet all the conditions and comply with the requirements specified under Section 80G to plan the deduction successfully. Deduction under Section 80C. Section C permits certain investments and expenses to be tax exempted. Well planning. The 80C investments, it has spread across the options like NSE, ULFP, and PPF, etc. An individual can claim deductions up to only 1,50,000 by taking tax benefits under Section C. One can avail a reduction in tax burden. Under Income Tax Act of India, deductions under Section 80C of Income Tax Act are divided into certain subsections. These are 80C, investments in provident funds such as EPF, PPF, etc. Payment made towards the life insurance premium, equity linked savings scheme payment, or made towards the principal sum of home loan. Then Section 80CCC, payment towards the pension plans as well as mutual funds. Section 80CCD, payments made towards certain government-backed schemes such as National Pension Scheme and Pension Yojana, etc. Section 80CCD, investment up to 50,000 in NPS are considered an exemption under Section R, and employers' contribution toward NPS up to 10% comprising the basic salary and DNS allowance, if any. And eligibility of deductions under Section 80G of income tax. Individuals and head of a family both is eligible under Section 80C deductions. Are also applicable both the residents or non-resident Indians, companies, partnership, and other corporate bodies are not eligible for the deductions. Life insurance premium. See this employees provident fund, public provident fund, national savings certificate, 5 years deposit by banks, equity linked savings schemes, life insurance premium, principal repayment of housing loans, tuition fees for the children education. So the premium paid towards the life insurance policy are eligible to receive the tax benefits as per ITC limited. These exemptions are available under section policies held by the self, spouse, dependent children, and etc. The annual premium up to 10% of insurance are exempted under this scheme. This clause is revised on 1st April 2012. Prior to the premium of rupees 20% was there. and liable of the exemption under Section 80C reductions. Then public provident fund. Any contributions towards the public provident fund can be filed of the tax reduction under Section 80C. Public provident fund come under the maximum deposit of 1,50,000, allowing the investor to claim the entire deposit amount such as exemption under the Income Tax Act. Tuition fees were only eligible for only 2 children, and reductions are available only for there is full time. For any school going or a college, university, or education students in India only. Housing loans is a repayment. Repayment of the principal amount of the housing loan is eligible for reduction under Section 80C. This reduction is available only after the construction of the property is completed. And ELS is a type of mutual fund that invests primarily in equities. Investment in ELS were subjected mandatory lock-in period for 3 years. Thank you.